Scorpio, this is Crystal with Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and I hope you are doing well, my beloved. Welcome to your December general reading. The first card that we pulled from you is from our chakra deck, and the energy in which Spirit has called upon us to focus on for December is that of our solar plexus. It's coming to me. And it's located at the center of your navel, and we want to focus on that beautiful bright color of yellow. This is going to help us in the areas of courage, free will, self-development, and in this case, most specifically for you, is that of personal power. Now, let's get on to your general reading, and the center of your reading is that of the Page of Wands. We are in the beginning stages of thinking about a new job, is what I'm feeling like. There's a different direction in which you see yourself going. So I don't know if you're putting out applications or if you're thinking about it, or if you are thinking about taking your business in a different direction, or approaching customers differently, or even if you're, if you're an artist, you're even thinking about doing a different genre, if that's appropriate, of artwork. I do see that you are in the beginning stages of that. Now, this is a minor arcana, but one thing about that Page of Wands, that is the most energetic page of all as far as kickstarting ideas, right? So now we're going to go into your moon energy. And this is where you have your emotions. This is where you have conversations with Spirit. And the first pull we have for you is that of the Emperor. We have the Four of Cups. And we also have that of Strength. So oddly enough, how our chakra card was about personal power. And personal power is really having that strength and that courage to tame the lion within. And because we do have this Emperor energy here, it's making me feel like, Scorpio, that perhaps we've been a little, I don't want to say aggressive, but I almost feel like we haven't been as tactful as we could be. Now, when I expanded on that, I have that of the Five of Hearts. And this energy, and I love how it is the blanket over this Emperor. And the Five of Hearts is about, learning lessons, right? About what we do, what we say, how we translate things, right? So I feel like the lesson here is to learn from perhaps some of the things that we say and some of the things that we do that weren't received well, and learn how to just massage them a little bit so that the receiver can understand exactly what you're trying to get across in the most loving of ways, right? Because by the way, that is a heart, right? And we do have some cups here, so this is some emotional disappointment here. And I don't feel like it's coming from both sides. I feel like it's like, when you verbalized what your needs, wants, desires were, or what, the things you were feeling, it was received incorrectly, and it hurts you that it was received that way too. So I feel like it's kind of like both sides, and I feel like that this is a good time to kind of extend that olive branch, Scorpio. So I am going to now choose the card that we have for our ancestry deck, and I was called to this, right? And it says, the great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. And I feel like that this has been a spiritual experience. And Scorpio, I feel like that you are a spiritual being, right? And I feel like that you do call on Spirit to assist you in many ways, to make decisions, to even in conversations, even in dreams, like you call on Spirit for assistance. And then you see that white dove is one of hope. So I know that you're coming from a good space, right? You're hoping that what you say and what you do isn't received in a negative way, because those aren't your intentions. And I can see that and I can feel it. And just so we know, my Scorpio, that great teacher is you. You hold that wisdom. You are that great teacher, right? It's really about going within. All right, so now, why not? Because, we're right there. We're talking about going within, right? And trusting spirit and how it translates through us out into the 3D. And then here we have it. The medicine mother. What does it say there, my beloved? It says, honor your inner knowing. Honor that inner wise person, right? That inner wise man, that inner wise woman. Honor her, honor him. And that whole medicine mother, it's like that whole mother's knows best. You know what to do. You know how to say it. You don't have to be the roaring lion to get your point across. Tame that lion, and the courage behind it is knowing when to talk and knowing when not to. Choosing our battles, right? That's the message there. And we may also be dealing with the Leo as well. We do have some Leo energy there, along with some Aries energy there as well. And those are two major arcanas in your moon energy. So I do feel like that this is a development that we are going to be working on for a little while. Now, when I go into your sun energy, this is your ego. This is where we see you, right? You have that of the Ace of Pentacles. Bravo. The star energy. Yes, yes. Aquarian energy, and that of the Page of Swords. So it's so fascinating with us going into the age of the Aquarius, right? And it's kind of like this is the story of you going into it with a new outlook, with new fresh ideas, right? I see a lot of you actually on the computer, and you were filling out an application, right? You were working on your resume. And some of you are even submitting a proposal, right? I see some of you are even submitting like changes to procedures somehow, right? So I do feel like that if some of you are going towards that new job, it's going to be a yes, right? So bravo. I also see, hey, I see ask for what you're worth, right? Don't ask for what you were making. You bump it up nicely. And you'll get it, or it'll go right a little bit below, but it'll still be more than what you were making. So I'm here, ask for what you're worth, right? And then add some more to that, because you're worth it, you deserve it, right? It's not stealing when, and that's what I heard. I heard someone who's like a cross watcher, like that would be stealing. That's not stealing. That it's not stealing when you are giving your all. Get paid what you're worth, right? And I also feel like that's for some of you that you're going to be hired to a particular position, and then you are slowly going to get bumped up. It's like your job is going to transition. I actually see like this chair moving to another desk, right? It's like you move from like this one little desk and it has one computer, and then you move to this other desk that has like 3 computers, and you move to this other desk and it has like 5 computers. It's almost like you keep bumping up as far as what your responsibilities are. It's almost like in a promotional kind of way. It's like, oh gosh, you are more talented than what we initially thought. You are more capable than what we initially thought. So let's put Scorpio here. And I expanded on that page. I expanded on that Ace of Pentacles with my illumination deck, and I got that of the 0. This is the Fool, right? And the Fool's journey is one of a new beginning, of a new start. So like I said, it's like you're going onto this new endeavor. And because it is so new, if you do not, I'm sorry, I don't know. I feel like this is offending some people. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. But I feel like if you do not ask for what you are worth now, it's almost like you won't be able to move from there too much, right? So that's why you want to ask for a little bit more than what you were planning, because with these transitions and promotions and such, it's only going to be a little bump up. It's going to be a bump up, but just a little. So you might as well, pack the pie now. So then, by the time we get to the end of it, it's like, okay, this makes sense. You don't feel so disgruntled for the amount of increase that they are willing to give you. Now, with this Fool card being coupled with the Ace of Pentacles, this is definitely a new start. This is definitely a new beginning. This is definitely a yes. This is definitely an energy of free will. And that's, that's a nod to our solar plexus there that Spirit encouraged us to grab onto for the month of December. Wow. I'm hearing December, January, February, March, April. It's like the next 6 months. This is going to be occurring for you, and you're going to be able to see it. You're going to be able to see it in your ego energy, right? If you are a Scorpio rising, this may even resonate with you as well. So let's go to your immediate present. And what I mean by immediate present is if we continue to stay within this energy and we push forward with this energy, this is what we can expect. And here I have the 3 of Pentacles along with the 7 of Pentacles. And these flank that Ace of Wands. And that Ace of Wands, how it's laying like this, like it's going towards that 7 of Pentacles. And this is one of complete focus. Again, I feel like we're filling out some paperwork, we're filling out a new proposal, like whatever that, this is us getting down to the writing part. And we're fine-tuning our resume. We're fine-tuning, I just heard we're fine-tuning our activities. So I don't know if you're going to have to rearrange like your personal life or your family life or, some of your hobbies to work around this new job. But I do feel like that is going to be something that's going to be necessary for you to rearrange that. Now, when I expand on this 3 of Pentacles, I got that of the Ace of Hearts, baby. So again, I'm feeling like, once we get past that ego energy and we, take it to our immediate present, it's a yes, we got the job. Not only do we get the job, we're making good money. Not only are we making good money, but it's really a work-life balance. I feel like I hear that that's important to you as well. And I feel like it's like an environment that you like. It's collaborative. And I feel like that it's a job that not only you like, but it's like I'm getting paid what I'm worth. I am doing something that challenges my mind like I like. I'm just not here going tink, tink. You know what I mean? And that's not to say that's not an important job. I just want to be clear about that. But I'm saying in this case, you want to do more. That's the message. You want to do more. Okay, not yet? Okay. We are going to expand on your ego energy. Interesting, yeah. Well, by golly. All right, so I expanded on that Emperor energy, and I have that of the 2 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. So just to kind of go back to this Emperor energy, it's making me feel like that perhaps we got a little snappy with family members, right? Because I have that 10 of Cups there. And really, the reason why you were so snappy, and it's not, like I said, you didn't mean anything by it. You just have a lot going on. The juggling of this life is what I just heard. The juggling of this life was just hard for me at the time. And I feel like it was a certain situation. It wasn't like a combination of activities. Perhaps you got a little snappy during a family event or something to where it had an audience. And now it's kind of like, Scorpio, right? And you're kind of beating yourself up about it, right? And really, I just keep hearing work-life balance. And really, once that starts to become a bit more even, you won't have so much anxiety. Happiness is on its way, right? I just feel like you're just feeling a little anxious. We're gonna get back to that, or we're gonna expand on that. So I'm expanding now on the Strength energy, and have that of the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. And what's interesting here is what I'm picking up on. And really, anytime I choose this card here, it really does take me to the month of September. So I feel like the month of September and perhaps October is probably when you started. When you started really thinking about, no, some of you have been physically looking for another job. You've been putting out your resume. You've been, kind of putting it out there to the powers that be. And when I mean the powers that be, people who would want to hire within their organizations, right? And what's really making me think that there, or go towards that intuitively, is her there with her computer. right? And it's nighttime. And it's like, I've been working on this all day. I've been working on my contacts all day. I've been reworking and removing my proposal, my resume, my application, right? My networking that I'm, doing via the internet. So I'm also seeing that. And with this 5 of Pentacles, and because it's in between the two, this lets me know that our transition to this other position, our transition to this proposal being accepted, right? Because I'm seeing that too. I'm seeing some of you are still staying with the same job, but you're proposing something, a change. It's going to be successful, right? And really, with those cups in the background and her sitting there, so, so pretty. Those are achievements. Those are, things that you've done and have been doing, and you're getting finally recognized and rewarded for it. Now, when I expanded on the 4 of Cups, I have that of the Ace of Wands, another Ace, 4 of Cups, another 4 of Cups. I think we had it. Did we have it? Oh, it's a double down. It's a double down. And then the 7 of Swords. Right? So I can tell and I can see, yeah, that's exactly what it was. It's like you just, again, I see that there was an audience when this happened. It's just a certain situation. And I feel like that when it happened, with that 7 of Swords, it's almost like you took the joy out of the room at that moment. I'm sorry, Scorpio, right? It's something that you changed in a relationship during that interaction. And it kind of left everyone feeling like disappointed. And perhaps it happened 4 months ago. Because I get timetables with this as well. Perhaps it happened about 4 months ago. But what I like is that you're taking advantage of this inner wisdom that you have. And you're like, do over. Not only am I going to do it over, I'm going to prove to all of you that it was just a moment. Forgive me. I love you. Come on. Right? It's this new passionate start. And I feel like that new passionate start, I hate to say it, I feel like that new passionate start is when you make changes in your job. Really. And whatever your job is, because some of us, come on, let's be real, some of us have a job and we don't get paid a doggone dime. So some of you just need to change in that, right? Okay, so now let's expand on your ego energy. Yep. So there's that. So I expanded on that Ace, and we have that Knight of Pentacles. He's the most deliberate knight in the deck, right? I mean what I say, and I do what I mean. This is, being deliberate in our activities of everything Pentacle. Being deliberate in our family life, being deliberate with our finances, being deliberate with our home, being deliberate with our work. And then I have the Ace of Swords. And with this deliberate activity, which has been slow coming, because I feel like that if you are in that energy, if you are that person who is passionately moving towards something new and different and a new aspect of your life, it took you a while to kind of get there, because it's almost like I just want to see how things are going to turn out. And you slowly started to pivot towards this new direction, which ignited a new way and new ideas of how to live, of how to be, of how to exist, and how to nurture my family. I just keep hearing work-life balance. And mostly, the most important, and I'm hearing work-life balance, and I'm also hearing balance. Like there has to be a balance of my life, right? Because like I said, some of us is not work-related. Some of us is not, I feel like you're working, but you're not necessarily getting paid. But you're still like, look, I still need some sort of balance here. Okay, so I expanded on that Page of Swords. And I got that of the 2 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. How many Cups. Wow. And then we have that of the Devil energy. So I don't know, Scorpio, if you're dealing with a Capricorn. And if you are, perhaps this is a Capricorn lover in which we had this little outburst, and it felt a little different for them. It felt a little like, I didn't expect you to say that and expect you to treat me this way. And really it just came from anxiety. It just came from a moment of, you didn't mean it, right? But I just see you going into a different direction. That was your aha moment. That was your moment of, I need to change direction, right? I need to work on me. I need to figure me out. And you were disappointed with how it went down and how, how things turned out. I'm also feeling like, Scorpio, so I don't know, this is kind of a sidebar here, and this is only going to be for a few of you, but I'm also feeling like, I don't know if you have children or family members or friends who are dealing in activities of alcohol and drugs or even pills. I'd be on the lookout for that, okay? Now, to expand on the star energy, I think you got every ace in the book. You just didn't get the Ace of Cups. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have a Tower, and we have the Emperor. This is you. This is you in all your glory, right? I feel like you're just finally sitting on your throne. Whatever you've been speaking to the great teacher, right? It is going to be rewarded. That's what towers are. Towers are sudden changes. And they're not always bad. 9.5 times out of 10 in my readings, that's not the energy I get from it. And especially as coupled with the Emperor and is coupled with the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning because one had to end. It's almost like, this is how I feel. I feel like you're at work and you're at this job, this humdrum. You don't hate it, but it's just, it doesn't feed that part of your brain that you like to feed. And you're going to get a call or a text or an email saying you got the job. And it's like, whoa, I need to put in my 2 weeks notice. I'm sorry, we need you to start Tuesday. What do I do? Right? That's how it feels. I don't know, you got decisions to make, Scorpio. I heard you. The last and final card that we got from our ancestry deck is that of the Stag. Trust and thrive. Right? So as you were asking, so what should I do? That was the answer. Trust and thrive. You have your inner wisdom, right? You have your personal power. You have your free will, determination, and confidence. And most importantly, is that inner wisdom. You know what to do. I'm going to expand on your immediate presence, right? Let's see. I want to see how this unfolds. I'm excited. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. Focus. Okay. So when I expanded on the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Hearts, I got that of the Page of Pentacles. And I'm like, okay, this is a new beginning. This is a new beginning of learning and training and studying, right? That's because we're at a new gig, right? You're the new man on the block. You're the new girl in the chair, right? But we are so happy to have you here, Scorpio. We know you're going to make a good team member. We know you're going to bring something to the table. We know that you're going to be a good investor. We know that this is a good investment, right? You know what I mean? This is how we know. This is how we know. I have Libran energy here as well. And the energy I'm also picking up on here too is that loving Libra energy is, it's really going to smooth out that side of you that had that small little interruption with family members, right? And, because when Venus touches you, there's just this new beauty that is unexplainable. Because it's not really about what the physical appearance is. It's like this illumination that she puts in your heart that spreads and people can see and they're attracted to. So there's that. All right, so when I expanded on that Seven of Pentacles, I got this everything is fine, right? And it looks so devastating, right? But in this case, where it says everything is fine, it's really the ending of that anxiety and that stress and not feeling like yourself, really, not feeling that personal power, right? Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. Because now we're about to go into a new start in the most new and loving ways. These are all beginning stages. It's all in your immediate present. These are the beginning stages of passion, new job, new career, new start, new investment, new relationship, boom. And I'm gonna love it. Another offer of a relationship, right? And they don't always have to be intimate ones. They can just be one of, hey, coworker, we're on the same team, right? And come to find out, you guys have a lot in common. You love coming to work because you love who you're working with. What? So then I expand on your center card that started all of this, right? And that is that of the moon. Piscean energy, one of your sister signs. And the Nine of Wands. I know it's been a minute. You know what, Scorpio? I'm feeling like everything has been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Everything has been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I've been dealing with it as much as I can deal with it. Well, it's a good thing you did. Because the ending of your reading. Are you kidding me? I feel like I'm playing a game of dominoes. And I have the domino. You end with the most beautiful card in the deck. Look at how bright that sun shines. I have the chills all over because this is 100. Follow that energy, Scorpio, because this is our end game. I love it. Listen, we have one more card to pull. I like to do really well-rounded readings. So this is our angel card. In the event that you start feeling a little stressed and anxious, and I only see a little bit of that, right? Because it looks like things are getting done. And I've never pulled this card ever. It's that of beauty. Remember how we were talking about that Venus energy, right? And how that physical beauty, yes, that's lovely. But that internal beauty that comes from your heart chakra, that's beauty. Listen, I absolutely adore you, and I'll see you next month.